Hello everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're still trucking along in the first... Oh, so this... Wait, we'll say no to that. Where are we? Was the save file we have? I think it was... This one? Yes. These are times, right? I think it's this one. Think that's where we are? We'll find out. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the boxy thing, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We are going. We're figuring things out. Guess we were in the middle of the investigation. Yes, Maya? What's wrong? Hello, Chewie. Oh, never mind. What? Tell me! It just, when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Wow, okay. Okay. Do we got anything here? No pizza pasta. Okay. Well, let's move back out. Let's do some investigating elsewhere. Okay. To the entrance. Okay. Let's talk to Edgy. Edgy! Hello. Hey, you look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In the 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyways. A class trial, you know, a body has been discovered. Will we play those on stream at some point? Probably not. I don't know if I have the strength to replay those games. I'll be honest with you. One, I'd have to rebuy them because I only have them on the Vita. And recording on the Vita is annoying. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'd have to get the PC release. I don't want to do that. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you? Right? So, simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah. But I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Here, let me mess with the audio mixer real quick. There we go. Yes, please do. Maybe we'll consider it. Maybe if like the collection goes on sale for a decent amount. And by that I mean like an amount I'm willing to pay. Perhaps. We need to talk to you, Edgy. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in the elevator for 15 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. That is what that says. I had lost all memories of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. I'll learn how to pronounce that at some point. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What about Von Karma? What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, and in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Hello, Eggy. Justice? Yeah, we love justice in this household, don't we? Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's not the time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. He needs his kill streak, he really does. He needs it. No kidding. Oh, is that it? What if we present... this, right here. Edgeworth, see this letter! This came out of the safe in the sack where the boat rental caretaker lives. That is a... Do we really have to call him the boat rental caretaker? Can't we just call him the last witness? I see. Revenge? On me? Who was that old guy, anyway? Or Dad? We can call him Dad. I don't know. Could he be an innocent, defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then.
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The 2 men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance?
Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitation on the DL6 incident.
Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The man who was found innocent.
What if I showed you a picture of that horrible... of the horrible scene? Nick, no! That's a photo of his father, don't show him that.
Hey, you're right.
Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. He doesn't remember them.
What is it?
No, nothing.
Huh?
But after Shadow locked up, what? Oh my god. He was never the same. Shut up. Terrible, terrible. Where's my edgy reboot for Yogi Bear? It's gotta happen at some point, right? Is Gumshoe here? Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. What's the point? Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
Oh, the boat shop caretaker.
He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal.
Good luck, Gumshoe.
Well, it is what it is. Okay, what are we? 1 day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. What to do? When he becomes public domain like poo. How much more time do we have left on that? What, was he from the 40s or the 50s? I mean, the 60s was when Hanna-Barbera changed forever and really only cared about one brand after that. Yeah, what? Was it the 40s or the 50s? I can't remember. It is what it is. I'm not... I used to know this shit. I remember having to do a research paper on well, it was my decision, but like a research paper on like the impact on Hanna-Barbera characters through the decades. Yeah, it was. Look, it's fine. In 54, damn, we just have to only wait 30 more years. I mean, like, maybe if Warner Brothers just really off their rocker one day, you know. We did have the Blair Witch version of Scooby-Doo back in, like, the late 90s, right? Like, you know, there are weird people at Hanna-Barbera still doing weird shit. Did you ever read the Flintstones comic book from the 2010s? That shit's insane.
Oh, what do you think we should do, Maya?
You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Or I thought she was gonna give us a hint on where to go next, but I don't know. Only ever seen them on newspaper. Damn. Okay. Is that what I do? Do I need to do a video essay on old Hanna-Barbera. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay? That's not gonna happen. Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to the DLC, yeah, the DL6 incident. We'd better find out as much as we can before that murder before tomorrow. Damn, just like tripped over that sentence, didn't I? There's something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth, and it won't let go. Was there? I guess there was maybe other evidence we could show Edgy. Did we got? Oh, okay. We got a new thingy thing.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. Oh?
Oh. Sorry, just having a drink.
The earthquake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
What? Who's yelling? Is it this guy? Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier!
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me those past few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
Okay.
I think the time has come to tell all.
What is the nightmare?
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
They always, like, say that in media, that, like, you have the people that are like, oh no, I've had the same nightmare for years. Does anyone do that? I feel like I don't. I don't nightmare. I just don't really nightmare, guys. People are like, oh no, bad dreams, and I'm just sitting there like, eh, whatever, that was weird. Dreams are dreams, I guess. And I have crippling trauma, so I can't speak right. Oh, hello, Q. Well, hello. If Edgeworth wasn't such a bottom, this case would go so much faster. Yeah, it's really annoying that he's just like, no, I won't elaborate. And it's like, sir, I will stab you. Like me, I'll do it. What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing. In the dark.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet, I said. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help! Get us out!
Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen.
Why do they keep repeating the same scene over and over? Like, what is this? Persona 5? I can't breathe! You're using up my air!
What?
Stop breathing my air, I'll stop you.
What? What are you?
Stop breathing my air! Okay. No, father. He's attacking father.
Then, I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the day in court, or the bailiff. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away.
Get away from my father. Oh, did Edgy do it? Did Edgy murder his own papa? Please say yes, that'd be funny. I mean, at that point, you just shoot both of them, right? Like, call it a day. Might as well get rid of everyone.
And with that scream, I woke up. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
Throw the gun? Yes. But, that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shout out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who healed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth! You mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do. If there's someone else who knows a lot about DL6, maybe... Maybe I killed Maria? Stop that. Did they change it to that in the movie? Did we have... I don't watch the Sonic movies because I think Sonic is a bad franchise. But like, that's what I would hope they would do in the movie. They just have Shadow pull out a gun and he's the one that shoots Maria. That would be lit. There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. Is it... What? Here. Sure. No, bird! Okay. Do we have to do a seance to get Mia back? Wait. Grossberg.
Mr. Grossberg! Ah, hello there! What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He's a killer.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream. I always forget about this bear statue. I really like, look at it. The little guy eating his little fish.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagine, Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
Man, that's the dumbest shit. Like, they couldn't even have had, like, Edgeworth fire the gun himself. No, he had to toss it and it go off. Like... No. I don't believe it. Very convenient, right, Fishy? Also, hello. It just seems kind of dumb, you know? I think it would have been funny if he shot his father in cold blood. And then, you know.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations, of course.
Tell me about Gregory.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounded trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's technique.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence had nothing to him. The results, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat Gregory, Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost.
Very good.
And died in despair, as it were.
No, we can't mention the word despair. We've already mentioned the class trial this stream. I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
That's you all stop that. Oh no, Shioki. we do not need Zetsubo posting in chat. Do I have to put a poll for that? Do I have to put a how many people legitimately want me to suffer through the Dungeon Grandpa games? How much is this?
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yogi.
I mean, I can't wait for us to get a CG and the revelation that Yogi did kill Gregory Edgeworth, and we get a sick CG of him catching the pistol in mid-air and firing it at Edgeworth's dad. That's what I'm hoping for. You get to watch me. It's true. You'd get to watch me suffer through Dungeon Grandpa, but I'd be taking you all with me. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see.
I can't stand the dingus rumpus past the second game. Wait. Does that mean you didn't love Dungeon Grandpa Another Episode Ultra Despair Girls? Was that not your favorite installment? Was V3 not a masterpiece? How many people like V3 here? I'm curious. I know that game is divisive. Like very, very divisive. Are you busy? Will you save us? Yes! Okay, Selkie, I love long titles that are long for no reason, okay? You know this about me. We all know this. We love it. We do love the anime Captain Earth. When I opened the door called Truth, my childhood ended. It was a summer I could never forget. We all love it. We love it. It's like Corpse Party the Further Wing. Oh no! You know, I never sat down and played Corpse Party. I never touched that franchise. What? VS? Wait. Is that Wait. Is that supposed to be V3? Is the second worst Danganronpa game? Look. How do we feel about Danganronpa 3, everyone? And I mean the anime. the 3 series anime, right? With like the worst watch order you've ever seen.
Yet, and now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? As a ghost? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nevertheless.
Damn. What do you think of the bird? One day we'll be able to... so how do we get... I'm assuming we need to get Mia back at some point. I only know Dungeon Grandpa through osmosis, so I have no idea what happened after one beyond from what you said. Ah, okay. Very, very interesting, very interesting. Do we need to have a watch party for Dungeon Grandpa 3 in the Patreon Discord? We can all suffer together. Okay, but Selkie, I would just like present a bird and be like, what do you think of this bird? And then hopefully the bird will scream at the person, right? Just like, caca! Hopefully on command, you know, we can get it to happen. We can do it. Man, where do we go now, though? We didn't get any new evidence. Like, Guess we can go here again? No. Metal detector. We never did give this back, did we? Oh well. We don't need it. A nature park, you want to go for a walk? Yeah, the park was relevant for a bit. I don't know if we need to like go here though. Like we have the nice beach area, you know. Can buy a hot dog, you know. Like, do we go back to the boat rental shop? Examine. I think we have everything examined in here. I don't think that's anything. Yeah, no. Pretty sure that's just the same. Our metal detector now. You right? You know, if I ask for something from someone and they willingly give it to me, if they don't ask for it back, I just kind of assume that it's mine now. Or if they ask for it back, I'll just say like, no, it's mine now. You willingly gave it to me. That's the... I am the present owner. Let's get cracking. Well, she did not like getting shown a picture of their mother, I guess. Where did we go? I'm pretty sure I still have DS games that you've borrowed. Yeah, you know, I feel like that happens a lot to kids. Where they're just like, yeah, I mean, I borrowed it, and, you know, things. Just things happened, you know.
This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be erased.
Sorry, I'm chewing on some ice. Have a Pokemon Red cartridge that I borrowed back in high school? Pokemon Red cartridge? Amazing. What, that was like 30 years ago now? That Pokemon Red came out? Have we reached the 30th anniversary of Pokemon yet? Is that a thing? I just kind of assume we're there. Does anyone know how to progress from here? Can't talk to anyone anymore. Do I have to present? Do we present this to you?
It was the case that changed my life. And tomorrow on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out.
Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence?
But even if the case is finally closed on paper...
Did you need to go look for a Yogi Bear? Yeah, but like, I went to all the locations. I don't know, we'll try again.
It will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Okay. Yeah. Do we just have to start examining backgrounds and hope that we, like... hope that we find it? Move... to beach? Jam on? I mean, I assume a lot of this is just going to be, like, He was a lie. Well, I almost said Lars. Larry is gone. Boat rental? Examion? Oh, okay. Nick, the forest. There's someone in there. You're right. There's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Oh, that's it? That's all we get? There's some boats floating by the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Is there? Where we cannot see. The caretaker must have run for the hills. Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. I don't know, he seemed kind of crazy. Bird. We probably shouldn't kidnap the bird. What do you mean? Damn. The bird was sadly not the answer. Very sad. How do we trigger the next story event? We will move all the way out. Oh. The world ended yesterday! You must be reading predictions for the future, or someone's on someone's homepage. Oh man, this would have been before, like, social media and shit, right? This would have been just, like, the internet was just a bunch of personal blogs, right? If this game came out in, like 2001, right? Like, whoa, what a time. Damn, pre-Tumblr era. I know, it's impossible to think of pre-2012. I shouldn't say. It's fine, it's fine. Sadly, I was not part of the MySpace generation, so I don't know anything about that era of the internet. Aside from that, like, it was bad. I don't know, very shortly after I started going onto the internet, I started going on 4chan. So, like, you know, was that good? Was that bad? Who knows? It was 2007, man. It just kind of is what it is. You really jumped into the deep end? I don't know if that was the deep end back then, though. Because, like, that website was, like, pretty new. And was kind of just, like, fine. I know that's a weird thing to say in hindsight of things, but, like, I would say, like, you had, like, the weird people there, but that was, like, such a minority. Because for the most part, it was just like, yo, do you want to talk about anime? You talk about anime. Talk to Grossberg. I'm pretty sure I showed him the letter. Want my use? Look, Eggy, I ran into this, like, situation where, like, I still have some of the old GIFs of characters, like, you know, dropping a U. While, like, looking away, you know? And I, like, sent that to someone, like, earlier this year, and they were like, what does that mean? And I'm like, damn! Because they sent me, like, a really bad joke just for attention. And so I just replied with you.
That Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their own sake, but for his own.
Oh, one thing I will add for the 4chan thing. Everyone that went on V was a bad person, though. So, like... I feel like if you went to, like, any of the normal boards, you know, like, do you want to talk about comics and cartoons, you're on, like, CO, right? If you want to talk about video games, you go to V. People who were on the random board, which was B, no. The scummy boards were B, Pull, and V. From what I remember in the old days. I was on CO, or CO, you know, because I like my comics and cartoons, so, you know, it is what it is.
But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake? But it was thanks to them that we had Mountain Dew and Taylor Swift. Oh my god. You're on TG? Oh my god, you know? You mean to tell me you weren't on Fit? Yeah, I remember the good old days of oh god, how old was I? I don't remember. The good old days of the Morianatsu General. Morianatsu? Yeah, Morianatsu General on VG. Those were the days. Truly, those were the days.
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait.
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this?
What? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Is it Von Karma? Is he falsifying evidence? Or maybe it was Yogi.
Yogi? You claim he wrote himself this letter?
I mean, yes. You know. Are you saying you haven't written yourself a letter before, Mr. Grossberg?
Then followed his own instructions.
Yeah, I guess that would be what happened.
Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality.
I think that's definitely a possibility, yes.
No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would have recognized his handwriting.
Oh, right.
Yes, right. I'll ask you again. Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Yeah, it was... Yeah, but I wanted to see what would happen if I chose Yogi. So, I do this a lot. Yeah. You seen me play choice-based games? I'm like, this option would be weird to say. We're choosing this one first. Have you spoken to the man? Yeah. He could say yes. Could it have Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
That's why you do it? I mean, yeah. That's a weird option. Let's click it. Like, is this why people think I'm just insane by the options I click in games? See, choice-based games are really fun for me. Because I'm just like, oh, that's stupid. Let's click it. Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the man who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I think. He'll press the point until the court finds Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscathed.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth and Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Whoa.
It must have been quite a shock to Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. I mean, I've never been to Europe. You have a strange idea about vacation, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took vacation from work.
Yeah, sadly the only continents I've ever been to was North America and Asia. I'm not that traveled of an individual.
I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him!
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I thought we called that manslaughter. I thought that's a different charge.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admitted himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might still hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials, huh? Move to... There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe'll be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. It sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. Oh my god. I don't like that phrasing. We were wondering if we could use the record room again.
Well now, I can't have anyone wandering around here. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived actually.
Von Karma's in the record room! Nick, let's hurry. We have to go to the record room and stab him before it's too late. Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they'll just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma.
Yeah, but he took something from a drawer. Oh, one of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Oh, front facing. Oh, he's a lot skinnier than I thought. His face is a lot thinner, you know. Yeah. Von Karma?
You. How do you know my name? Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Edgeworth, with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite researched. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. What do you think of Bird?
Cool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defendant information?
Crepe. Damn. He didn't even acknowledge the bird. I assume that's all we can do there. Edgy! We can't do anything with Edgy. Damn it! Grossberg! Maybe there was something we were supposed to... Now, Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick? What is that thing? A stun gun? Man, I was hoping it would be like a gun, you know. For self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
Would have a millennium item? Oh my god. 600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter.
No! No.
What do you do?
Nick, run. Maya, go down. Maya?
Out of my way.
We go down? He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Even the metal detector. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya? Is she okay? Maya? Oh, Maya, open your eyes. Maya? The letters. Did he take it? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? Oh, hello, Alex. Oh yeah, that's a fun. Yeah. I've been streaming a little bit later. Just I'm usually busy in the evenings, working on stuff. So I'm like, yeah, and it is hard, you know. It's hard some days. I I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Alright, see ya, Alex. Maya? There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her condition, her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence, number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. When Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet stashed in pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh. To be continued. Oh. We'll make a little save. That's what we're gonna do. There we go. What's happening? Back to the courtroom. And this is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Huh? What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking gloom as always. I hope on Karma doesn't push him too hard.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. And try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Pal? Oh, is it Gumshoe? Oh, look at him.
What's gotten into that girl?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi always it says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? I don't know, if you just, like, if you all got a letter, like a mysterious letter, telling you how to murder someone, wouldn't you just kind of try it? And be like, you know, look into it a bit, you know. I'm just saying, I'd be curious, you know. The courtroom.
Court is now in session. for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready. Very well. We have reached the final day of the proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be awed and silenced by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right.
Oh, excuse me. I spilled some water.
Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker had yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Hello, Bodo.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he had currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness. Why did you run away yesterday? Oh, the witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Oh, he's back. But will Polly take the stand? Why, I left court!
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I, went to go buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Hey, Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Oh. Actually, what do we have in our... We no longer have the letter. We do have this truth bullet. We still got Polly. We still got that parrot. They're gonna be important. I'd call what you did running away, and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to the conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
You got the bird in you, now you stop that. Also, hello, Schlex. He sure seemed relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave?
He just said, he's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes! What kind of food did you buy for Polly? Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a... gourmand? You see.
Is it gourmand? Gourmet? Gourmand? Gourmandy.
She only eats high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack?
Well... I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory. Is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, huh? You know exactly who you are.
The witness had testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against, Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, he's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Oh?
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing over and over now. You've been calling the witness's memories of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is no serious problem with your claims.
Oh, there is a serious problem, sorry.
Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi. That name seems familiar. Oh. Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident.
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Oh. Jumping to the conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Hello, Ivan. Oh my god. I remember upsetting a lot of people when Justin Timberlake got mentioned, and my response was simply like, "Oh, the guy that played Boo Boo from the Yogi Bear movie." Because that was the only thing I knew him from. Like, I was like, he did other things. And that upset a lot of people I knew back in the day. They're just like, how is this the only thing? How is this? I think that's funny.
This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do something now. If I can prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick? How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? No fingerprints? Eh?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with stuff.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past?
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No!
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No? I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. Okay. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot. Yes! Yes! What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
And take Von Karma's, take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal.
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Oh my god, guys, it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. I just had to morphogeneticize it into existence. Yes! Hello, Garbear. Yeah, it's a good night. Yeah, we're doing good.
Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
First time playing Ace Attorney. I have never played these games. And don't know much about them. Other than the fact that, like, the character design of the protagonist. That was all I came in with, I guess.
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second! You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma! I have a right to do as you suggested!
Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, you should go through with this. And nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game? Guess I'm doing it!
Let the parrot take the stand! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Look at him! But look, the parrot's on the stand, Slanks!
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
You cannot control a bird. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Ahem. Very well. Witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Who is your owner? Hello.
Oh my god, that's the best testimony. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? The hello, right. Do the parrot squawk, bird boy? You can't make me. Cross-examination! Oh, we're pressing on that. Witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Well, Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's the safe number? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly? Polly. What's your name? Polly! Polly!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that the parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity?
Why not? Yes, it does.
Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluff a little too far?
Listen,
We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Jnani Yogi.
And we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... It's not that. Is it the bird itself? Let's see here. It's not that one. Oh, that's what the scroll wheel does. Oh, okay. I want to present the Polly. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Did I ever read the file? And the answer to that is no. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues were found on the scene. Agent, defense attorney, trapped in the elevator, returning from the lunch challenge, and was heard twice. Murder. Okay. Okay, that's that one. And this is wait. Yeah. Fiance of Paul. Ah, okay. I see. I do indeed understand. Name. Present this. The DL6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on them? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in the file is the information connected to the... case summary. Oh, what's a... They had different thingy things. Case summary, victim data, suspect data. Okay. Back suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed. It does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she called Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old! Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other collaborating evidence. Cooperating, okay. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Alright. But where? Very well, witness. You may continue. We're gonna press on the ellipses. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
But, well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Okay. Now, as I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? And don't forget DL6! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, hello! That's not what you're supposed to say. Forget something we forgot. Hello, hello! Oh no, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Say the line, Bart. Terrible. Terrible. Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? You can rig a bird. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. The safe? Why? Let's just get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number on to the safe in the shack? 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Does it? 1228. Okay. We're getting places. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Huh. Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. We could possibly link this case to the caretaker's identity.
Presento.
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Look, you know that I flip words around often, okay?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to the safe number?
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. Some people do set their, secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1.
Terrible.
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached the conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop.
No! More testimony with Polly.
Immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait. The witness. He doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Oh, Stern. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi. I think finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff for this very court.
I'm not your average bear. This needs to stop. we can't keep making Yogi Bear references. We can't. I mean, we can, and I love it. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was merely unsound. He told me it wouldn't make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I am not at liberty to speak on that matter.
Oh, excuse me.
Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth himself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Aw. I didn't care about being Super Saiyan anymore. Terrible.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Not guilty. Yeah! I love the confetti. That's how all courtrooms should be done. We should have confetti and balloons rain down from the ceiling. No matter the verdict, though. No matter the verdict. Just do it. It'll be funny.
This is all. The court is adjourned. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma! Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I am not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Mr. Hammond in revenge. But the revenge for what?
Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Oh no. What do I do?
Huh.
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Miles Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitation of which ends today. The culprit is me.
No! Edgeworth!
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declares innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During the time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your father? Kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted it. He confessed that he did it in court. No, I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in the court record. In any case, tightening your belt. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right.
Aw.
Right then. I would like to resume our trial. Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, through pointless... let the defense do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations on DL6 runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Oh, here, before we go too far in, let's just make a save here. There we go.
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter in the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key. But only if I get it to work. Please. Please. The DL6 incident!
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi had lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell to my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, your thought is, this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. The same claim Mr. Yogi had made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
It went off without pulling the trigger, right? Yeah. A little bit weird, but that's fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
You know? What was your trial your father was involved in that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case. It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, and no one came to help.
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was different, so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. The gun fired once. Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. That scream. To this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I'd better find out quick.
There's a single gunshot and a scream. Check. The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay. Eto.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the one and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescue team came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file once more. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Oh. Do you enjoy dragging out that file? Don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
The victim data.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice.
Hello, Yamada. Yeah, I think this is that the name of this trial? Yeah, it's the episode 4. Yeah, that's what we're on.
Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental fire when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case?
Is there anything here for that? Have that. Was there anything about the photo? Yeah.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof.
Here, let's make a shave.
Do you have evidence that the second fire of the pistol is related to this incident? Look at this photo. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident.
This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please! Please get a clue! There. Every time you do it does not make you laugh. Look, it's fine.
As we have observed,
as it should be obvious, sorry,
the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor,
Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from a pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice.
Thus,
someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot.
Oh. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory's heart, and the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary? That's on page 1.
Look at the writing there. Not a single clue was found at the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired twice, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, As Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly likely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defendant's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom on this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet doesn't exist! Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all of my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick?
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. The second shot was fired by Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did it. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank, and I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor! I object!
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Nick? I don't know. This case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. Oh. A woman! A woman! The second bullet. What? Mia jump scare, right? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
It seems that waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor! The second bullet. It existed. It existed. Very good.
What? But we've just heard proof that it does not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just,
Someone took it from the scene of the crime! But who? The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. But why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that is the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Why would they only take one of the two shots fired? Oh, right. Have you really thought through this? I'm gonna go to paladinize. Okay, fine. This isn't going so well. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer! What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright. What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying. For instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could, perform surgery right there. You know. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot. And they left the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yeah. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside. Yeah. The two men fight inside the elevator. And trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, You are truly the most unpredictable defendant attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick? Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember when Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock to me for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the one who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed. Oh, didn't know, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Oh, should I come out and say it now? Yeah, sure, why not?
Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What? Von Karma! Von Karma. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there. You don't object? I see no reason. I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst was my objection.
Lowercase? Yeah. Like Chaos from Xenosaga. Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the DL6 incident. Fascinating.
That's how last name titles like Von Karma works? Yeah. But it's fun.
Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who this doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth!
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet had to come somewhere, but where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Oh, that's not the right pistol. Hmm. Here, we'll make a save here. Show evidence. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like... how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Clearly ballistic marks. Would it be the bullet itself? Not that one. It is not the same pistol. They do look the same, though. We'll see what they say on this one.
What exactly is that?
Sorry.
Judge, if you would.
I'm really not sure how I've managed to be okay. Yeah, that. If only we could put the parrot back on the stand. Probably don't use this again. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean?
I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out.
We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma,
I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
Wouldn't that be unhealthy? To just, like, have that there, like, the whole time? For 15 years? I don't know.
Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requires that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Man, it should have been the dog. We should have been able to use missile to sniff out the bullet.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
As long as the bullet is not made of lead. Okay. What are bullets normally made out of? The statute of limitation runs out on this case today! It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now! Once you get past her. So that you can't swap it out after that. No! They should have just made it to where you could solve it with all 3 items. Imagine menacingly holding the dog up to Karma.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Usually lead or copper, cheap stuff. So it could have been lead. Ah, oh my god. Okay. It reacted! Something's inside his right shoulder! The bullet! Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday!
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave, trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
Ballistic marks. Japan, California. Oh, terrible, terrible. Well, we haven't, like, used this yet. I keep thinking that we have to use this first somewhere. We also haven't used the photograph yet.
A bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. The ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with the weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. 1, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. And then we'll compare the ballistic markings and those on the bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma. Okay, sir? Sir, are you okay? Like... That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father! Okay.
It's the scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma!
We really flipped the canvas on that one, didn't we?
It was you who screamed. Mr. Karma.
Oh. Oh, he's going.
So, it was you.
What? Sir? Sir? God bless Edgeworth for having a symmetrical design. Very good, very good. Yeah.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands.
Oh, I mean, you should be facing the other way if you want to do. Okay, man, you do you. 15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. That's what he sounds like, guys. Don't worry. It's canon.
Edgeworth.
It was the shock. It was a shock like none I had ever known.
Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court record room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was noise.
Same energy as SpongeBob! What is this? What is this?
I was in pain. A horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Oh, using that art asset, I see. Okay.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Zoning out and get shot entirely by accident. You know, it would be something.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well.
Oh?
It appears that we have came to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty!
Yeah! I did it! Yeah!
This is all. This court is adjourned.
Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure he'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Gumshoe.
Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me.
Oh.
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
Huh. I see.
Wait, is Edgeworth gonna still be the rival attorney in like the other games? I don't know. I guess I'll find out. But no, okay, edgy boy.
I feel foolish.
Only way to find out. Yeah. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It will be a surprise. Oh. I mean, I'm assuming, like, he's not gonna be, like, Phoenix's boyfriend in the next game. That would be something. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. You're here? Okay. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank you very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your head in a cookie jar, even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones.
Speaking of which, what are you doing here, Lotta?
Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
Is everyone gonna be here? Is Windbag gonna, or Old Bag? That was their name. Like, are they gonna be here? Or all of is? Are we gonna see everyone in this? Like, bro, I don't know. What did you think of the first AA Ace Attorney? Okay, I hope that's the abbreviation. It's been fun. This game is very charming. This case was the original end when it was on the GBA. Wait, when it was on the GBA, the case after this was added. Well, there's a case after this. Eh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. What? What? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world. Huh? Hey, you don't look so sick. It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. I should have seen that one coming. Yo, Edgy! There you are!
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? Harry Butts! You came along tonight too, pal.
Oh yeah, everyone gets to be there. Where are we going, though? Are we gonna go for some barbecue? We're gonna go get some burpers?
Aw, thanks! Looking forward to it.
Yo, Nick! That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Yeah, well, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's 38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. Wait, 38 exactly? Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 38? No! No, Larry! It was you?
What are you so surprised about, Wright? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually butts.
I know!
Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth?
You should have told me! Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
Well, there you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me!
Oh.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Okay. What? Rude. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, we haven't seen this background in a while. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. It's still only 5, probably a.m. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. You drinking a little too much grape juice. Man, you right. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it was your face. I couldn't say it to your face, sorry. So I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Is she gonna come back next game, channeling the spirits of the dead in the middle of the courtroom, constantly? Is that gonna be a thing? I hope so. Well, will Mia just become a main character again? Like, goodbye. What time is it? The first trains for the mountains has already left the station. Already left to the station. That is what that says. Aw. I guess I'm too late. Hey. Nick. Maya? So you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait! What? I never should have saved Edgeworth without your... Oh, I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped in, Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. I'm sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Was it this? We only got this because of her, right? Take that! A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. Adonka. Was this the truth bullet? No. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thank you, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. Get on that train! So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. There she goes. Okay. Thanks, Nick. And we'll never see her again. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Huh. I don't think you've... but, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. There, we made it to credits. There we go. Or not? Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down. Okay, this is... damn, I'm a slow reader. Sorry, guys. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something? Aw. Hand-holding. I'd hold hands with Gumshoe. You're not gonna keep up. Sorry. Look, I'm slow, okay? It's fine. Why is Larry like this? Oh, do we get to see all of the witnesses as well? Oh, are we a busy guy? I see. Terminally heterosexual? Damn. He's missing out. I mean, just like, look at Gumshoe. What a man. Oh, this person. Right. Oh, yeah. Is he still using that, the murder for publicity? Like, is he charging a premium for the room? Oh, it's Grossberg. Yeah, what a weird character. He just kind of like shows up for like a couple trials and that's it, right? All news is good news now. Oh. Oh my god, it is her! Look, she's the best. She was great. My queen, I kneel. Oh, damn. Yeah, he's still hot. Oh, no. He's large and pathetic. Like, damn. Man, this girl's evil. Like, I know she wasn't the murderer in that chapter, but I still look at her and go like, she's gonna become a serial killer. Yeah. She's gonna have like one bad day on Tumblr, you know? Like that's the feeling I get from her. That's my soul read. Oh, this kid. Oh man, he's gonna be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. The anime removed her? There's an anime? I know that there's a live-action movie. Yeah, good times, yeah. Oh, a lot exists. Three games in 2 seasons? What? Is like game 2 split in half? What? Oh, there's the thing. Oh my god. We really had to shove Mia in there. Man, Gumshoe's cute. Ah. Oh, a brand new episode has been added. Oh, well, we'll get to do that one next time, guys. Is that one like canon, not canon? Is it a thing? I don't know. Yeah, we'll save here. Rise from the Ashes. Okay, it's canon. Should I play it? Should we play the other games first? We go back to it. No, they finally revisited this revised script for the second game. Oh, okay. It ties into future games. Okay. It was just written after the original trilogy. Okay. Did they like what connect those? Do it chronologically? Okay. We can do it. Okay, we'll do it next time. We'll do it next time. But then we finished the base game though. Eh? Oh. Oh! That's like it. Oh! 2! Huh? Oh my god, just the things are happening. Eh? You know, here, we're just gonna make another save there. We're gonna make a save there, everyone. And probably end it there for the night. Man, that was the base game was fun. Like that was definitely the term I would use is charming. Like there's a couple like oldie things, right? It's just like, man, I don't know how to trigger cutscenes sometimes. But that's kind of a me problem. But that's like fun. Yeah. I definitely see why this franchise is still around and why people like it so much. And that was a good time being able to experience it. Yeah. But I do hope that you all have enjoyed. And I'll be seeing you guys around. Have a good night, everyone.